Alright, be ready. This one's a long one. The seven cardinal sins are half deities. Pride, wrath, greed, sloth, lust, envy, and gluttony. Each comprised of little to major quirks. Sloth is the most simple since he only wishes to do nothing or stay asleep for expended periods of time. Gluttony indulges themselves in one specific thing, constantly. Envy gets jealous for anything they wish to partake in. Lust will have high emotional investments towards anything they do, say, or act. Greed will consider one thing to be its only reason to obtain, or will do its utmost to keep in line with what they consider doing. Wrath is the sense of intense emotions, mainly anger. Very few have made its vessel feel pure sadness, but any emotion could be a trigger. Pride is the sense of one's own satisfaction in doing, saying, seeing, or feeling of something done. If the quirk is suited to serve the vessel in a righteous manner, we are called cardinal sins. If the quirk is suited to serve the vessel in a wicked manner, we are called deadly sins. The very first vessel of pride, Eros Senun, he made his own action as pride, being remembrance. For every death within that very vessel carries its memories to the next, and so on so forth. This would have been fine for the first 10 vessels, since they only hear 10 people inside their conscience. But this wasn't considered for lifespans of humans. Many went insane after 50 vessels. Some chose the easy way out, not knowing the consequences for the next. I, Richard Salmont, was the 562nd vessel of pride. Another human consumed by madness after 40 years of enduring this hindrance. To then be a part of this endless wave of voices. So many spirited people to be struck and stuck inside one person's mind. We then follow Wilton Haven, the 563rd vessel of pride. It was going to be the same. The madness of all these voices in one head. He could not think, he could not talk. Until the moment of his time, he was on a cliff, desperate for a release. Moments before stepping off, all voices stayed silent, as if they all knew what was going to happen. Death. For the first time, Wilton heard silence, and finally understood the causes of these voices. They all died. They couldn't withstand this hindrance. From then on, he battled these voices, becoming undead and giving his life, just so that he can live and no one can be burdened by this deadly sin. He set laws in motion to counteract these voices, as that was his action as pride. Law was Wilton's way of satisfying this sin's goal of being prideful. But as we journey through in this world of Undeath House, I was summoned to help, but tragically destroyed in a battle. And so was the sense of greed passing away. I warned them beforehand not to insult pride as a leader, and begged them to listen. But one didn't. A death happened within the party and pride's law was the reason. Since he knew this was no longer, and he was no longer in control, the situation, he gave it up to Fang. He has high expectations of her, but nonetheless he knew that it was better to have her lead and no longer being able to uphold law. They continued to venture forth, finding the Goblin Paladin on their journey in the house. He was a weird little fella, but the more the merrier in stopping anything. They went lower and lower into a basement of some sorts, meeting a strange lady again. And then again, fighting off some wisps. Nonetheless, they still fought monsters and people alike. They were more terrified of Wilton's behavioral changed since law has been upheld by Fang standards. Anything she did or command, Wilton followed with pride. Some situations do change when the fact that he called Nymphia's death to be associated with that man's incident. A battle happened and Nymphia was on the brink of death. A man approached her to deliver the final blow. An unnoticed law has taken into action. Pride heard something. Fang sang, "I will protect you no matter what," to Nymphia. Pride took this opportunity to prevent a spell to continue, and save Nymphia from certain death. They also managed to vanquish this monster and recover the artifact and return home. Once this mission is done, a sense of emotion hit Wilton again. This time envy is past. He was losing his companions one by one slowly. And his recent party member came to check and talk with him to speak on how to demean himself with the rest if he wishes to continue with this party. I knew this would happen anyways. Wilton would hold his path true and refuse anything that Eldrin said. His law is to stay who he is and no one else can change this law. No one could. Death is only his concern. As that is recap.
Thank you for the recap. Hey, I was, Vez, your next one recap.
Of course.
Vassy Fez.
Vez.
Just Vaz. I'm Vaz now.
Vez?
Vaseline.
Vaseline? Ew. Alright. Back in the sanctum. Oop, that's wrong sanctum. That's the fancy one. I'm using the official one.
Oh shit, go back.
Oh, you don't get the fancy one. Alright, what do you guys want to do as... 5 days passed. As I'm guessing, you guys wanted the roleplay before leaving. Give me a second. I'll put you back.
Oh look, it's a cat.
You all gather together once again. 5 days prior passed. As likely within this 5 days prior before happening, Fang and Nymphia, you may exclude your entails for your future endeavors towards the rest of the party.
I left a letter, and it said, "See you later."
Fang would, probably, she'd make her way to, like, all the three wizards, tell them what's up, and then she'd probably...
Before you leave, they request that your memory needs to be modified. For you to not remember what is inspired around here, and likely for the best for you to keep the memories, of course, of Nymphia, but the memories of what's to happen and conspire is probably best before evil hands or evil doers receive fit to take the heat upon you as just a precaution.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and if you would agree, she actually think that's for the best.
As they ask you where you want to go, they can send you anywhere.
Oh, wow, fancy.
Of course, not in time. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Just send us into the future.
Yeah, let's go like to the 1800s.
This is the future when we win.
Oh wait, yeah. Is there any more specific thing?
I mean, Eberron wasn't really a good option to like stay in because it was bad there.
Hmm.
You have your own lives, do you?
Yeah.
I can just picture like Fang having like a cottage up somewhere far away. Axe cutting,
Yeah.
hunting.
She probably has like a little yeah, definitely like a little hut somewhere.
Well, outdoor
Oh.
garden. It's just tending it.
So we can go there. But
And I think oh, go ahead.
I would say I would just gather Eldrin and Pride. Vess if he wants to, but
Right, yeah. I actually have words. I wouldn't
Oh.
just leave a letter, I promise.
Okay.
And very girl boss of you if you did.
I'm gonna just ditch you and not say anything.
It just says, fuck you, period.
It's just like everyone's okay. Well, fuck you to Pride.
Right, you all get heartfelt letters except for Pride.
I don't think I would have get anything.
It's being cry.
Suppose it's unfortunate that it came to this, but I think this is what we feel is best for us.
Is Pride here or no?
Yeah, he's staying silent.
Okay.
If
Nymphia.
you... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Nymphia would be agreeing with Fang, like right now, kind of like nodding along.
If you think us cowards for leaving, I understand.
No, not really.
I didn't think nothing of the sort. After all, I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I were.
I don't really call people cowards when they run. It's the survival instincts.
Yeah, I saw myself almost die quite a few times there, and I'm still trying to find Lucian, so that's at the priority of my list.
Why find him?
What do you mean?
Oh god.
You know something of Lucian?
Yes, he was a previous party member.
My brother.
He looks at you for an instant and is like, how did you perceive your own brother?
He was this innocent, sweet child before, but that was before he was taken. I've been trying to find him. It's been years.
Taken how? Was he kidnapped?
Yeah. Long time ago. It was the worst night that our family ever experienced.
If you've seen him as innocent, then I met him when he was captured. Or after he was captured.
Elgin just has a face of shock.
Is he still alive? Is he okay? Where'd you see him last?
He nods his head no, like looking down at the ground. No, he's dead. If you didn't remember what I said before when I said I was the sole survivor, his innocence fatigued what was left with him. He only used that as a means to get what he wanted. Whatever they did to him caused him to be corrupt.
I see. I think even more so than this is a good choice. After hearing that, I just need time to think about this and process it. But thank you for telling me at least, Bride.
To be honest, he was the asshole of the team. Did whatever he wanted, and he actually left someone to die.
Sounds like someone we know.
Oh, yes. Nymphia, how do you feel?
I think she felt a lot better if you left that part out.
He just like looks angered right now. But then he's just like, he scoffs and looks away.
Are you going to want these back, Pride, or am I free to give them to who I wish? He says, kind of holding the rod pieces.
He'll look at him for a second, and then he'll grab him. He just looks at you with the same face. It's like, don't think I won't change.
I don't know what to expect from you, Pride.
Nothing.
This made you interesting.
And by the way, once we're all done with this and you manage to see me in another world, call me Wilton.
If I do, I promise that I'll make no special effort to. I think Pride fits you better.
Damn right. As you'll see, number 2 kick in is just like, it's been an honor meeting with you all people.
All of you as well.
I'll miss some of you.
Eldrin can't help but chuckle a little.
Well, it was good while it lasted. It was great to fight by your sides. Thank you
Yeah,
for watching my back.
Of course. I hope that you find a better experience with all of this. And, stay alive.
Yes. Do your best to do that.
I'll try, but I can't make any promises. And he'll give his little gnarly toothy grin.
Oh, you made your promise already, Paladin. Just make sure you stick with it.
No, that's a goodbye. Miners, as he goes into his room.
Does you don't want to see anything? They arrived.
I have no idea what's going on. So
Fang and Nymphia's leaving the party.
We have new characters. Like, we're not actually, like, completely.
Yeah, no, I don't even think.
Yeah, we're not leaving the game.
They're retiring, yeah. They're retiring.
Bringing new characters.
We're leaving forever. Bye.
no, shoot, no.
make sure you level your character. We're level 15 now.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, and you arrive to the spinning wheel. I'm gonna let you roll on it. You don't just tell me when to spin it. I did do it for fun just to see what I'd get, but there's a chance that you can get the one to smile, which nobody wants.
God, no.
Just tell me when to spin.
Oh, sure. Go. Spin what?
We got the
Just
little
reveal for
his-
a magical item.
Yeah.
his birthday goofy
Okay.
items.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. We're doing that every November, and
I forgot.
You need to bring your dice too, your physical dice, if you want to use them. You
No.
got the alchemy
jug.
jug.
Oh, that's a fun one.
That's actually nice. Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's probably funny for her. She needs to get drunk. She'll just fill it with beer. She wants milk.
Right.
She'll fill that.
Water, anything.
Oh,
I think
good. Not a coping mechanism.
even if doesn't say anything, I think Fang would go up to her and not say anything, but just kind of give you a nod and kind of reach her hand out for a handshake.
No, look at her hand and be like, only good for killing things, remember?
Oh.
I still hate your fucking guts, but you are quite good at that.
I am good at two things: making you mad and killing things.
Well, like as long as you don't stop making yourself mad, then everyone else should be fine.
Pride will do that for me.
I do that for all of us.
Things are going back to their usual things.
We'll see.
Things will be different.
Well, that's never the best of goodbyes. Ciao, everyone. Nymphia. Ciao.
Yeah.
She'll just take your hand and
Walk through.
I guess wait until their minds are wiped and then go through the portal.
Right.
They're gone.
Men
Never
in
to be
black.
seen again.
We lived happily ever after.
That's if we lose or win.
If they lose, you all fucking get your worlds are all destroyed.
We'll
It'll happen
win.
really
It'll be
fast.
Fine.
Yeah.
You say that, Curse of Strahd, they all die.
Well,
That was
we had a
different.
betrayer in there looking at somebody.
Hey, you don't know if there's a betrayer in this game too.
That's true. That's why I have befuddlement.
Yeah, because I think what's his Eldrin's getting nightmares from Friday's game. Fucking, we could have had him.
If only we didn't have 4 people in a trader.
Yeah, well, it's sad how it is. When games run that long, you're not having consistent players. It's shitty, but I can't really control that. All I can do is hope that the next batch is gonna stick around.
Hopefully.
Well, you guys are consistent, so yeah. All right.
Consistently
So what do you
stupid.
guys do for the next 5 days as time passes on? You can research in the library for the next mission, as I posted in the Discord. You can obviously have some downtime. You can obviously chit chat, talk, prepare yourself mentally. Even use Melina Van or whatever to retrieve items that you can't get from outside if you need to buy anything.
I am going to shell a few things because I think we just left off and I forgot to sell. Hubba bubba bubba bubba. Hubba bubba bubble. Gum.
It's delicious. Um,
Can I sell these 3 cut jades I got?
How much are they worth?
That was the next
She's
question.
only gonna go one time, so she's not gonna keep coming back and forth. So you buy and sell in bulk now, and then ideally that's the concept of it. The concept, guys, is concept.
How much is a +2 weapon?
I think it's like 5k,
5,000.
5,000. Yeah.
I'll sell that.
The cost of the jade is 100 gold
You have a
pieces,
+2
I
weapon?
believe.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It was a +2 short sword.
Uh, yeah. Okay, 5k.
Ka-ching. Put that and mix it with the blood money.
You're a blood boy.
I
I am blood.
I'll
Speaking
buy.
of,
I'll buy the Gambit deck. No, I'm just kidding.
when's the last time he feasted?
Can't buy it. Those are only special items.
Oh.
You're screwed, bitch.
When was the last time I feasted?
Yeah.
Drank blood?
Yeah.
Was the last that was when we went to? This was before you guys, I think. Or are you talking about in character?
Yeah, when was the last time Pride has fed?
He's
The
a
only
damn-
time when we went to
You must be going
Damfire.
crazy by now.
Oh no, yeah, that's why he upholds law crazily.
Yeah. Do you drink blood, or what is your effect? Is it psychic energy? What is it?
It's blood.
It's blood. Then yeah, I would say give me a wisdom save. DC 20.
Oh god.
It's a will save. You're going to probably go insane.
Natural 20.
Alright, you resist yourself the urge to bite one of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I know Gino would probably chop your head off. Stranger danger.
Maybe. Yep.
Get the fuck off me.
I probably would have just been checking in on him every now and then, just to make sure he's not puking or not.
No, he's puking.
Mm.
You'd like probably be annoyed. It's like, what? What do you want?
Well, like it or not, I am still one of your companions, your compatriots, whatever you want to call me. And you being like this is a detriment to the team. If
He just
you're
looks at you
still
for a second. It's like, then
puking,
are you going to kill someone?
what does that have to do with your health?
I need blood. It's been at least. How long was that whole goose chase when we went into that portal and we went to like the whole
Weeks.
damn fireplace? Yeah. No, that was like months. We had like a 2-month gap in between that.
He
So I
kind
think
of
it's like,
just
yeah.
sighs. Please do not tell me that the reason that you are so uptight is because you haven't fed.
You are somewhat correct. Otherwise, I would have been feasting on those two.
Kidding me. Okay. 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 I don't know. I'm gonna sound crazy. I sound crazy. If, feast on me.
What? No. I don't do that to companions. Neither anyone in my party.
Well, guess what? You being like this is a detriment to all of us. And you're probably gonna be the reason why we're all gonna die. I'm gonna put it blunt to you, because that's the only way you're gonna get it. So, this is not you taking blood from me. This is me offering it.
Oh, God.
He'll like hand over like a vial of a greater pushes like, here, use a dagger, stab yourself. I'm not drinking out of you.
He grabs his sickle and slits his wrist. While he fills it in the vial.
You a Fae by chance?
I am full elf.
Alright. But do you have the Fae background, or are you from the Fae Wilds?
Well, pre 5.5, I was Fey Lost, so I did grow up in the Feywild for all of my life.
But are you born in the Fae Wilds?
Bum.
I'm just curious because
No, technically, I was born in Faerun.
Okay, so you're not okay. So his blood is it's rich, but if he was Fae, like actual Fae, it would intoxicate you, it would make you drunk. That's why vampires don't drink Fae, because it's very intoxicating.
And that's why I didn't want to drink it up.
No, technically, he was born in Faerun.
Yeah, so your blood's it's just rich because of your elvish immortality, basically. So you live a long life. Every blood type has its own kind of history and taste. Depends on the race you are. If he drank from the goblin, he'd probably be like not into it. It would be gross.
Hey, I taste delicious.
Your blood grade is not good.
As once the vial is healed up, he would have cast Cure Wounds on himself just to scar the cut, close it up.
Oh, he'd be like chugging that shit up.
Oh no, yeah, I think like the instant you hand it back, he just like breaks the tip of the bottle immediately, making it like bigger. Something's like probably spilling out.
I need blood.
Oh, that is so much better.
I was like, you would hear his raspy voice, but since you guys weren't there before, you would hear his voice is much more soothed and sultry.
That is much better.
How smart you are. You're so fucking stupid. If you start to be your uptight self again, come find me.
No. He just looks at you and just like slams the door.
And then you'll hear in your head, if you keep on puking, I have herbal remedies.
No. Shuts his mind.
Closes his brain door.
Mentally
says,
shuts
"Stop away."
myself.
Now, what to do?
What do you guys want to do?
Damn it. Trying to see what
Well-
I can upgrade.
Oh,
I am just gonna hand my 3 jades to the person so they can sell them, or sell them in bulk altogether with everything
that's
else.
the concept. She's gonna kind of go as like one. So, do you want to say anything, or Eldrin?
I don't have anything to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have my 3 Revivify diamonds, so I'm all good for now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Elton just goes back into his room and tends to his little Feywild garden.
All right. When you guys are ready, we can go forward and have a debriefing with the 3 wizards.
I'll save the money. We got 10K.
While we wait, Vest is gonna play with his little Vox Seeker and just like let it roam around, twisting it every time it kind of stops.
Cat smacks it. Sounds like none of you guys want to do anything, so we're gonna just move ahead. Oh shit, I brought the cat with us. No, you stay back there.
No!
Alright, as Mordenkainen looks towards you all, well, it sounds like you're down a few. Might have to recruit some people where you'll be going, but be sure to keep it very, vague on a whole dealio of what's to come. They may not be ideally caught up with our war, of course. You'll be heading towards the city of Krynn, or the dynasty of land of Krynn, of dragons and knights, and foretell stories of a different plane of existence that is correlated and connected towards our realm, but of course, more or less, they have their own war with undead dragons and humanity hanging by a thread. We have been told the 4th piece of the Rod of Seven is held there, but you have the location of the pieces. Those pieces should guide you, the last piece at least, to guide you in the right direction. As, well, the 5th piece, sorry, my apologies, the 5th piece, not the 4th piece. The 5th piece is unclear where it might be, but we are hopeful that it is currently in this realm, as we had sensed strong energies have come from this place. But we have seen this place itself, it is rather still upon a great war. We believe the 5th piece may be housed in a tree. It is nearby a castle called the 3 Moons Vault. As some rumors have been told that the crimson moonlight that surrounds the castle has warped the rod's magical properties. As some believe that this wicked ritual has saw fit to undermine our future ventures, of course. We will have a portal ready for you from our base of operations of Sigil to emerge into the land of Krynn and begin your search for the magical tree. And hopefully you'll find what you seek. And I hope you gain new allies along this way, as you will have to be wary of what is out there hunting you.
We don't have to worry anymore.
Well, maybe not, maybe so, hard to say.
Well, consider this. We don't have to worry anymore. If we die, all hell's breaks loose.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. And then all that worrying goes to you.
If we die, we can be revived. As long as I am. Swear this pessimistic energy is.
All right, folks.
As you hear
3
this,
new laws have been
you hear
changed.
you hear your sword. Oh, merry men, are we ready to party? That is your swords.
All right. Just look at
As
it.
you
I
only
just
hear
look at it.
that. You're the only one who hears that.
Yeah,
thank
just
God.
like I know, but like, oh, dude, but it also says like if we're getting attacked, it alarms everybody. So I'm thinking just like it does alarm, but I look at like my hilt and I see the weapon, which is it's a rapier.
It'll glow a different color every time. Well, glow a color, like it'll be like it warns you, so it glows blue or whatever color you want it to be.
Just like Lord of the Rings.
Pretty much, ideally.
I think he looks at us like, pardon, what? Looks at his like hilt.
Pardon?
Did anyone else hear that?
Oh, don't be too posh with me. I am your scabbard, your blade, and your best friend, of course.
Not too fond about friends, but anyways. Let's get a move on. I'll explain about the 3 new laws that will be changed.
Because who moves much more eagerly with a smile now. As number 2 is just walking behind them. Not saying anything.
Great that blood changed him.
Yeah, you better feed him. Mommy needs milk.
Mommy needs bloodies.
Ew.
All I think is the sword's gonna say, kill you, kill them, kill your friends.
Kill them all. Kill them. Do it. They're alive.
It will kill your friends and family. It's like instant, or do we go like through like a little scene where it's like all swirly?
What? This is.
Oh, like when we're going to the portal? Yeah, it's like basically like a mirror world where it's like, oh, we just step in and we're in the world, or is it like we go into like a swirly little tunnel of mess?
No, it just teleports you there.
Got it.
This isn't Doctor Who. It's not gonna teleport us like that.
Alright, the first law. Anyone who attacks you, you are free to kill. Simple as that, but you can steal off of anything. Anything we do find is the second law. Anything we do find is up for keeps. You find it, you keep it. And the third law. Don't be an asshole.
Is that law meant for you?
Ooh.
Well, consider being dry for 2 months, starving, in fact. Would you have a clear conscience when you're near starvation?
He's just walking through normally.
It really is wonders what a little bit of blood can do to you.
Yes, of course, but I did have a law upholding that I do not eat innocents, or let alone use their blood to satiate my own well-being.
Well, guess what? That was a gift.
Everyone's not innocent.
And it'll continue to be a gift if it keeps you mellow.
I will not be eating it out of you. It's a kind donation.
That's fair enough.
Just felt like you
If
broke
it-
your own law, but whatever.
If it helps, you can feed off of me if you like, so you don't always have to
No.
feed off of.
I think what he's trying to get at is he doesn't like to harm us. He doesn't want to actually bite down.
Oh, how sweet.
You are all innocent until you do harm to me. Considering of what V did, you guys honestly expected anything else. I should have eaten him, but no. Let's go.
Alright. As you arrive on the other side, you eventually find yourself in clearance of some sort in Krynn. It's a rather strange place itself. The sun rising, it looms, rolling up the hills around you. A purple sky hanging with 3 moons, a red, a white, and a black moon. Only because of the stars are bloated out. Behind you stands a tall, fruitful tree. Early bloom, its bright orange buds are still flowering. A doorway through which you just emerge, a dark furrow into the tree bark. As you begin to see, or rather another tree nearby the hill, a massive tree, an ashen bark, leafless branch suggesting it's dying. As you find yourself here, you notice an individual here waiting for you on the other side. An ally, maybe, or an enemy, hard to say. I'd like you to introduce your character, what they look like, and the purpose here.
Well, at first, just based on appearance alone, you'd assume that this is probably an enemy, but she seems to make no hostile movements towards any of you. You see a somewhat tall, very pale-skinned, almost white-gray skinned woman. And a long, shorn and torn in some places, damaged slightly, but still elegant black wedding gown. Hair with... It's done up, but has some streaks that have fallen out of it, and has some gray and white streaked throughout it. Seemingly holding some kind of rod or wand of some kind, some sort of magical spellcasting device. Beautiful, but definitely has been touched by death. And you'd also notice that her eyes are constantly contracted, giving her a perpetually crazy look in her eyes. And she kind of looks up at the tree and then turns to all of you. Ah, I was wondering when you might arrive. You all look interesting.
You knew that we were coming, so friend or foe?
Well, as long as you do not try to hurt me, then I won't try to hurt you. But for now, I'm supposed to, well, I plan on joining you, but for now, I suppose showing you around will be good enough.
He looks at you for a second. He has like his nose pointed upwards, like signifying that he's just always looking down. But he looks,
Friend it is then. I am Pride. I'm presuming leader again.
Well, presumed leader, I am Miriam. If you wish to know my name. And
do you have
kind of
noble
starts-
blood in you?
She does.
He'll take a whiff and immediately seek.
It would smell spoiled, though.
He'll instantly like change his demeanor and like give a courtesy bow.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, well. perhaps chivalry's not dead after all.
Not to one when one finds another nobility.
I was a noble a long time ago, dear.
The blood of a
Sometimes-
noble still rides within you. That does not change at all.
She kind of starts, like, slowly sauntering towards you. You can hear the kind of... I guess they're on kind of grassy terrain right now, but you see the kind of slow waltz of, like, a tall stiletto heel start kind of walking towards you, and she says, "You must have quite the sniffer on you if you're able to detect such special things about someone's blood."
Yes, I am a vampire. I can
Ah,
sense blood easily.
I wondered. Well, now that we're all friends, shall we get moving? I have a friend I'm looking for. He must have flown off somewhere. He tends to do that sometimes.
Mom says we got Christmas.
Then I guess we have our two candidates then.
Aldrin,
Let me
can you fix
see.
his voice, please, by smacking him or something? He's really annoying right now.
What?
Yardley.
Well, you aren't accustomed to my words. Anyways, let us move on.
So what he sounds like on Blood. Would you rather this or his other
I'd just rather him be quiet with
demeanor?
before.
I like it. It's sultry.
You will get your battles soon, you know. Do not worry.
Blah, blah, blah.
We
Aldrich
just
kind of turns his attention to the tree. He's making note of it.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Just if we want to get to a safe place back, I have a wee spell that I'm able to use.
Hmm. Now I wonder if we can use our teleportation abilities now than ever.
I'm not entirely sure the time frame for your little endeavor is, but unless it's quite soon, I don't think that tree will be good enough for you to use anymore.
Right.
And where is this so-called friend of yours?
I don't know. I seem to have lost him. He's a drake rider. So, if you see what you think is at first a small dragon, then perhaps hold your blades for a moment.
As Eldrin, you feel a pain across your chest. As you feel the ache of the forest here is in pain. Merely just looking at the tree in the distance, the dead tree, the large one, much bigger than this one.
Mm-hmm.
You feel sorrow, you feel pain, you feel hatred, you feel a lot of emotions kicking in. This what is inspired around here is not what you had felt in the previous other realms.
Well, this is a hurt I haven't felt before. Just because I'm curious, I'm going to cast plant growth and just see what that does around me.
Plant growth and
So-
wither.
It grows, but you can feel like the energy is slowly sapping around this place. You can see it doesn't welt right away, but you can see the coloration of the changes gradually. It's slowly siphoning it.
How curious. I'm gonna spend 3 points on my staff to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
And see if they know what's going on. Hello?
Greetings. You can speak to me. You are
Mhm.
an arch druid.
Oh, getting there.
I have been here for hundreds of years. I have not spoken to anyone besides my kin and the cute squirrels that run up my body. It's good to
Quite
hear
nice of you to
another.
harbor.
Huh?
I was just saying it's nice of you to harbor other struggling animals. But yes, it's
As long as
quite
they
nice
don't
to hear that
destroy my
it's-
roots, I'm okay on them living inside me.
So what's happening around here? I try to revitalize the area, but something seems to be sapping your beauty.
There's been a dark energy here for a long time. I don't know what has conspired, but there's darkness that looms beyond the havens here. Even the great Pelrion tree is withered away, and she has thrived across these lands for thousands of years. Her beauty is withered. She is now rotten and dead.
Oh. That's quite sad.
If
Thousands of years.
you're looking for information, I suggest heading to the tree. Maybe you can find out more what is conspired around here. We have been dealing with this incursion for countless years.
Hmm. Thank you, my friend. Do you have a name?
Oh, I have no name upon the mortal tongue. I have a tree name. But I suppose you can call me a name, I suppose.
I'll think of something. But I think I will see if I can't.
The creepy thing is you're talking to a tree
Try-
with no face. It doesn't have a face as it talks to you.
Yeah.
It's just mentally talking to you.
I kind of look over to the big tree. I'll see if I can't try and talk to her.
I just pictured like the tree from Kirby. It shoots apples at you.
And I'll druid craft just a little like a little flower on one of its branches.
Miriam's gonna kind of saunter up beside, and kind of lean over to her and say, "Is this a common occurrence?" Strong
I see
intent.
that muted. Hudson kind of comes back. Well, it seems like you live here. Who do you know about what's going on?
Who do I know? Well, I know a lot of people.
Well, no. What do you know about what's going on?
Suppose all of you are new here. Well, you know the usual. War, fighting for power. Cataclysms that send the land into chaos for years to come. You know, the usual. Oh, and also undead dragons.
Hmm. I read up a little bit about this. It's war-torn, and a war across Krynn.
Yeah,
Mm.
going on for quite
So
some time
it's
now.
safe to assume that whomever are making these Draco liches, that they're sapping life from all around.
I am going to assume it is Lord Soth.
I want to try and talk to her. As Eldrin points to the big tree. If she can't talk.
Do you play talk to trees?
I'm able to.
And I thought I was lonely.
Alright. Well, this big fellow over here says that whatever disease or blight has been plaguing the land has been happening for years. And even the
Yes.
strongest of them all, this big tree, has even felt to it. So I just want to see if there's still some semblance of life in her. See what she knows.
Well, I certainly seem lively, don't I? Or did I not make enough of a first impression? I'd hate to disappoint.
No, we've only just met.
I suppose that's true enough.
My span has been around 3 minutes.
Well, let's go to the big tree. I'm sure if she can talk, they'll have useful information.
Either that or it's dead already.
So, is this the main mission, or are we just talking to trees now? Yes, you'll look to Eldrin.
I'm curious to that as well, Goblin.
Trees hold many stories, and hopefully one of those stories is able to tell what's going on around here, and most likely point us into the direction of our mission.
So do books. Books hold stories.
Yes, but a
Well,
book
books
only
are made
holds
out of
one
trees.
story.
If you are, I mean, I could always just take you there.
Oh, please. You seem to be native around here and know the ways.
Yes. I mean, it won't be. I can teleport all of you, so to speak, but I know the direction we're supposed to be going, at least.
Which is?
Way. And Miriam just points in whatever direction they're supposed to be going in.
Well
Yeah.
then, let us go.
Alright, as you continue onwards.
Like I think like while we're walking, he'll like up, he'll go up and like leisurely say like his laws about the party.
To me.
Yeah, since you're new, he's just like
What were they again?
basically it is do not cause harm to the party, no infighting. Do not be an
That's
asshole
me.
to him. And you can kill people and loot their bodies. Everything's free reign now.
Wonderful. Well, to
Kill in
have should be easy enough.
self-defense.
Yes, of course. And I believe I've been courteous enough to all of you.
You just kind of hear in your head, I just suggest you wouldn't be around him when he's off blood.
He's office medicine.
Am I able to respond in your head?
I mean, if you have telepathy, you can, but it's a one-way for me.
I don't. So she'll just kind of like almost shiver a little bit, and she just says, "That tickles.
Oh, sorry, I should have asked first.
Oh, quite all right. It's been a while since I felt a chill like that.
Kind of gives a mischievous smile as he follows you to the direction of the big old tree.
Well, perhaps my pal will show up in the time that you're done talking to the tree. But who knows?
Alright. As you guys can roll a Demon Hunter for a magical item, New World, or a survival check for a magical Herbie.
Does that include me?
Yes, it does.
Survival, guidance.
I'll go for the hundo.
Oh, that one. That should be like the. You should still get something
Damn it.
for that nat one.
You get pooped.
Why is it a net? Oh my lord.
You get an encounter.
26.
Instant death. Just thunk.
Sounds like the
You're the only one who
closest.
gets something. Get an Herbie.
Hey, I'm not the only one. Elton got a 1-2.
Oh, that's from guidance. I got a 26.
Yeah, they did survival.
Oh.
Alright. Let's see. Roll me 2d8 now. It's a forest Herbie.
Okay. Ooh, 2 big rolls.
Alright, give me a nature check now.
I shall also cast guidance on
Oh,
myself.
your thing is worth 500 gold pieces. That one herb. Good God.
Wow.
Surprise you. That's the first time you guys got like a really expensive herb.
Uh-oh, hold on. Plus a d4.
Yeah, I think the
11.
highest one's 1,000. 1,000 gold pieces.
Time for a nature check.
Alright.
Do you know your flowers?
Does an 11
Welcome back to
succeed?
Know Your Flowers.
I'm posting in the chat.
Is it
Okay.
poison ivy or wild
It's
grapevines?
a lot of content, so I have to get it all. Yeah. But
Oh god.
Oh my
Phase
Jesus.
fear.
well, it's rare.
This is like those prescription ads that are like, these are the legends of a certain type of tree that I'll figure. It's like,
Yeah, this is the list of side effects.
yeah.
Alright, as you guys begin to march and make your way on accord to the great tree, this is what you see. This poor forsaken tree. That's what your size is, by the way, to that tree. You're an ant.
Okay.
Is your dragon a medium size or large?
Large.
Okay, makes sense. Alright. So you see flying in the sky, making its means down towards you as you see a great dragon and a rider on top of its back.
Ah, I was wondering where you went.
You would see this man step down off of the drake, and he would look like, I'll post it in the chat. So he's got like brown hair, kind of like a beard, that knightly sort of like look them, right? Like very
Oh yeah, I didn't post.
confident.
No.
So he would get off. Oh, Miriam, there you are. I was wondering where you'd gotten off to, and it looks like you found some friends.
Yes, these are the new pals that I was supposed to escort. Did you get lost again, flying into the sunset?
Just a bit, but you know me, I was trying to keep a lookout for any dangers possible. Just, you know how times have been tough lately.
Ah, yes, my hero. She kind of like feigns a passing out gesture. Whatever would I do without you?
Lance would like laugh. As you can see, Miriam's quite the joker here. But anyway, yeah, the name is Lance Littlesword, the first. And he would pat the Drake, and this is Flower.
Do you have noble blood in you?
I guess, yes. Technically, yes.
I can't tell. Anyways, now that we have everyone, Eldrin, do your thing.
I assume it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it took you like 30 minutes to get here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Vess will approach.
And
Can I
You can give
touch
me
a dragon?
you can give me a nature check or a medicine check, Mr. Druid Boy.
I will do medicine. And I'll also give myself guidance.
Can I
Ooh,
approach the
not
dragon?
that I need it, but I'm going to use it.
You can if you
31.
want.
Drake?
Depends on how the Drake responds by Lance's standpoint.
Rawr, bites his head off.
What was that? Sorry. My
The
Discord is
little
weird.
goblin's coming to your Drake. He wants to see it.
Touch it. Lance would look at the Drake, and I don't know if any of you can understand Draconic, but he would just say, it's okay. He's just coming to say hi, it looks like. But,
Wait, I speak
be nice if you
He like kills you.
Because, yeah,
okay,
it can,
Stabs
it
the
can
dragon.
understand.
Alright. As Eldrin, you get closer to the tree, feeling the bark, the roots, you can tell, like it saddens your heart, you can tell just the bark is breaking to dust as you touch it, as the roots just break easily, as you know she's long gone.
She's moved on. We won't be getting answers like I thought we were. Can I tell, like if this is like a...
This is an elder tree, so this thing has lived 10,000 plus years. It's like one of the very first trees that were spawned in Krynn. It's the one that's probably birthed most of the trees around the vicinity of the area. It's
If I
Grandma.
can, I'll try and take one of the roots or the bark and just keep it on me.
Okay. Alright. We'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes as you will decide to either you want to explore the Palon tree and see what's within it, what secrets may lie, and answers. As we'll see fit. Come back in 5.
Alrighty.
You a wizard or a sorcerer?
Me?
Yeah.
I am a warlock.
A warlock.
Warlock.
I'm a holock.
A warlock.
Emphasis on whore.
Warlock.
And Lance is a fighter, or I guess.
He's a ranger, actually, so he's a Drake Warden Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Hence the dragon.
Into the wagon.
I would just laugh. Just the Drake is like, oh look, snack.
Hey, look, I
That's
got
why-
a hong.
Yeah, that's why I told him. I was like, it's all good.
Goblins
Only give
are
up,
friends, not food.
You only eat you when we're all starving.
I'm fatty and tastes like grease.
You're only buttering yourself up, sir.
Sorry, I forgot I have a whole sheet for flour.
I'm excited for
No.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Sunday will be cool.
The kitty couriers.
We're playing Drakenheim, so it's all kind of like not depressing, I guess, but like
It's gonna be serious, yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah.
serious.
But Kira and I are Munchkin Tabaxi characters.
Tabaxi.
Right. So we're being like tiny kitties.
We are the best.
Around. What's gonna happen? It's the best.
Although, would she be Mrs. or Miss if Silas is dead?
I think it's still the misses.
Yeah. She's still technically married, so.
She's widowed.
MISS for those who have lost their husband, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think one thing you would have noticed, Pride, is that as soon as you mentioned the name Lord Soth, Miriam's face would have just like it's not super noticeable, but she definitely would have had like a flash of anger across her eyes. I think her face probably would have contorted a little bit.
Noted. It's gonna be like Kakarot and Broly, where like you just keep saying Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot. It's like Lord Soth, Lord Soth, Lord Soth. Get him angry. We'll make you a barbarian in 2 words.
Some of them have fought Lord Soth in the previous campaign. He was tough.
I forget, did we fight him or did we actually put him in the mirror and we just convinced him?
No, you killed him.
Hmm.
You guys didn't use the mirror mechanic at all.
Oh yeah, we just fucking overpowered him. We just had Agatar.
Yeah, you
take the
CC'd him so
hits.
hard he couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. But he had that strong, he had the Cataclysm ability where he did like a shit ton of damage to you.
Mm-hmm. He only did it once, and then from there on then we just kept going at it.
Yeah, it did like 80 points of damage to everybody.
It goes fire, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's purple fire, and it does a debuff on you.
Shit was fucking scary, man.
Well, you
Now
have
he's stuck in Strahd's place.
Get scared. Bozo.
It's a good campaign. Dragonlance was great. As long as you don't say that fucking thing.
Dragonlance?
No, Pierce is this guy.
No matter what, when we see a dome, that's when it kicks in, sir. It's because I forget
I would run
which
the
episode
campaign
was
again
it.
for sure. I'll probably wait like another year before I touch it again.
It was so funny. We spent like 10 minutes asking Red every single time. It was just like, does it still pierce the sky? Does it still pierce the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
because you kept
remember that.
rolling it, and I was like, why am I repeating myself? And then you guys are like, oh, is that one again? Oh, what are you gonna say? I'm like, nah, fuck you all.
It's like, and then like every time we roll it again, it's like, does it still pierce?
Pierces my heart.
It's just like, say that again, and we're gonna go into an encounter with dragons.
Damn.
We killed
Making
those
ramen
dragons.
right now, so kind of walking back and forth. So
My dragon ate you, sorry.
damn.
New character again.
Wanted a little snack. Hey, don't
See,
give
I
him
would- I
a
would-
don't give him a heads up on death. I want to be up there too. I can't
Don't
be
give
last
Red
place.
any ideas like that. He'll find a way to put me in the ground.
All right. Yeah, well, the water weird probably.
Yeah.
One day.
Everybody
Caught
has
the
their own
murder.
enemy in this game. Any game that I've ran, everybody has like something that they're scared of because they've died to it.
And mine just seems to be water weird. It's just coming out of butt fucking
I don't think
nowhere.
I've killed you with the water weird. I've just almost killed you.
I think it's
Almost.
just fear across that. I think my fear is just fucking falling from great heights. Cause all of a sudden, just I got 2 people crippled. So I'm just like, crap it.
Cripple.
And we were gonna have it again. With pride, I'm just like, no. Not the stairs, not the same place.
Man, I'm sad still. I'm still sad about V. He was a fun character for like 2 seconds.
Is everybody back yet? Or no?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm just making ramen so we can continue as I make it.
I'm gonna make ramen as soon as I'm done. I have spicy beef downstairs.
Is it the Shin ramen or what is it?
No, it's a Canadian brand. It's like Mr. Noodle.
This Mr. Noodle. Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's Canadian, that's why Mr. Noodle. Like we have
That's
different brands.
Americans and our damn Japanese knockoff ramen.
I don't put any like hot water in it. I kind of like eat it like spaghetti, but I put the powder on it and I mix it up. But the noodles are still wet. It still gets the coating on it. I just don't. I don't like the soup. I've never been into the soup part.
So basically, you take out the water, just put the seasoning on it, mix it in. That's it.
Mix it, yeah. But the noodles are still wet, so it gets it gets covered in it, and I eat it that way.
It's a soup without broth.
Yeah, basically. That's how I grew up. But like I know a lot of people like to add a lot extra to it. I don't. I just eat it like that. But it's hella spicy. It, like makes my freaking nose clear out all the mucus.
Mm-hmm.
I have a chicken one.
That's what I like about Shin ramen.
I've tried Shin. We have it here. I don't like it.
Damn! How dare you?
It's a big weird container thing. I don't like it. I like just give me basic noodles and powder. I'm good. I don't eat that often. I have it occasionally, like maybe once a month. I don't really partake on it because it has a lot of sodium in it. And I'm on a diet. Sodium's bad. Too much sodium is bad. You can have a lot of sodium, but you have too much sodium, then you're gonna hold water retention, and you're gonna gain weight. I am old.
Oh no, my ramen fell out.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Wear pants.
Real quick, what was the name of the tree again?
I'll write it here.
Yeah, Palora something.
Poo.
I think it's Palora.
The Palon tree.
Palon.
Yeah.
Pilaf.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I meant.
P-E-Y-L-O-N?
Yeah, it's basically
Pylon.
Grand Alon. I feel bad when we kill him every time. I'm like, why are we killing this guy?
Right.
Why are we evil? I'm just picturing he like touched kids, and I'm like, okay, he has to die now.
Lance would introduce himself, like go up to you guys, actually get your names. He would go up to Aldrin first and reach out his hand.
You see him on his knees, like, just examining the roots in the dirt. Oh, sorry. Keta stands up and uses elementalism to kind of just brush the dirt off of him. You were?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bug you. Hopefully, just
Oh, no.
Miriam's
Think
friend.
it's-
And,
Oh,
yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself to everyone. She seemed to have found a lively bunch of people here. Lance Littlesword, and he'll like bow.
kind of He gives a polite head nod in return. Lance, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Eldrin.
Emphasis on I found, by the way. And she just rolls her eyes.
Was hoping to talk to this ginormous beauty, but she seems to be
A bit
too
beyond
far
the
gone
normal
within
coil.
this plight.
Oh, sorry, it's muted. Oh, so you guys found this tree?
No, I was
You're
talking
able
to
to
one of
talk
the
to
other
it.
trees back there, and they were saying that we should try and come talk to this tree, but whatever life she once held is succumbed to whatever's going on here.
Interesting.
Quite hard to miss, I think.
I
Yeah.
was hoping for a semblance of life.
I think like Lance would like lean towards Miriam a minute. And you're sure everyone is right in the head?
Do I hear that? I
He would
probably
be
hear that.
trying to whisper.
I have a passive perception of 25.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fuck.
As long as none of them
Just say
are.
for fun, I'm gonna hear that. And you'll hear in your head, am I in my right mind?
oh. I think like Miriam, you'd probably notice the look on his face, like something odd just happened.
I think Miriam would put her hand on your shoulder, and her long kind of like black fingernails would kind of curl around to kind of like almost dig into your collarbone, and she'll just kind of lean over to you and say, "I think if they're not, that's better for us. Helps us fit right in, don't you think?"
Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier, right? Gotta help everyone.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Hmm.
And he would then move over to Eno. And you are
A weapon, apparently. So I'm good for.
a weapon.
Yep. So just tell me to stab
Oh,
something, I'll go do it.
That's
Yeah,
what
but-
Fang said, not any of us.
You have an axe on you, or is it a great sword?
Great sword.
The great
Great
sword
sword.
that matches beyond your length.
He would see that when you mentioned your like a weapon. You mean to tell me someone as delicate looking as you swinging that thing?
Oh,
Like not delicate in a bad way. He's
You
trying to
just
be
call
like
me
genuinely
delicate?
nice. It's no, I mean I'm just baffled. It's amazing. This group, if they're calling you a weapon, must truly trust your prowess with it.
I don't think they trust me, but they need me, so.
don't worry, dear. Trust is all and in time.
He's like holding
It's a
the
little
bridge of my nose.
overrated anyway. Quite a beautiful sword, though. Certainly bigger than
Okay.
his. And she just
He
points at Lance.
kind of,
Oh,
Eldrin kind of looks at Emo and just says, I trust you have good intentions.
more than
Sometimes
the
you
rest of you.
Well, I hope that says something then.
And you are not just a weapon.
That's really strange coming from you.
Fang was the
looking
only
for
one
Oh,
who
I'm
said
also a meat shield. That's right, I'm a meat shield too. Forgot.
Oh.
Did I see that?
I think Lance embarrassing himself again would be like, with so little meat, though, they call you a
Oh,
meat
Oh
shield.
my.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just it's like, dude,
He's
just
genuinely trying to be nice, though. Like, he's just kind of ignorant.
Miriam just
Yeah.
looks at Lance and says, "And you wonder why you have so much trouble with women."
I also like try to interrupt too. It's just like, understand, do not make fun of this lady.
Fun of. I would never. I thought I was paying her a great compliment.
Like the moment you don't know, he immediately sticks his nose up to you now. Sure, ignorance is a bliss.
Um, Miriam
Hey.
just looks at and says, "Well, tried introducing myself earlier, but I thought you were the strong and silent type. Since you didn't respond at first, but good
Oh,
to
I
know.
might have been aware, but yeah.
It's quite all right. I look forward to seeing you put that weapon of yours to good use. Terribly
We
boring
should
around
be.
here."
She's a lady of action, in few words.
Well,
Most of my words are
Or
very
Lizzie
towards
comes from.
pride.
Oh, is that
Say
his
that.
name over there?
What happened?
She heard you get called Pride, so she was like. So I was asking if that was you.
Yes, that
Oh,
is
is
my
he a
name.
different name now?
I like in the when Fang was leaving, I told her like she can call me by Wilton.
Wilton.
Eno's gonna abuse it.
Question, Red. Would someone like from this area know of what a dampier is, or probably not, right?
Dampier? No, not from here.
Okay, so
Vampires do exist here, but half breeds are very far and few between. You can roll a history check, I'd say.
in Pride, you don't have like pointed teeth naturally, right?
Dampiers
He
are
doesn't show his
usually-
teeth, but you can see like red
You
eyes.
would know then, yeah, and they're usually loyal to Lord Soth.
I think as soon as he would like see Pride and like taking in what he can right away, he would be a lot more defensive and not outstretch his hand though.
You wouldn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just because of that first like preconceived vibe. But he would still be like friendly. You wouldn't see it as like, I don't think unless it was very subtle, you would notice that he just isn't necessarily trying to like engage fully, but he's still trying to be polite.
He's looking at you, same thing, nose above his head. Just looking. Well, how tall are you actually?
Like 5'10".
Okay,
Not
yeah,
super
he is
tall.
looking down at you.
Everybody's
Lance
short.
little sword. So Lance would be like, so your Pride, I take it. It sounded like the weapon, as she is referring herself as, called you. Is this another nickname of sorts that your group has? Pride?
The name is Pride to you.
Wilton.
Well, duly noted. Glad to see that Miriam again has made some interesting friends. And little goblin man, hello. You were the one that came up and were petting Flower.
Yes, my name is Vex. Oh, not Vex, Ves. He'll kind of stutter as he'll have to look up to you. He's not
would-
too big.
Lance would kneel down and then like outstretch his hand a little, shake your hand. As I'm sure you've heard, but the name's Lance Littlesword, the first.
Ves will grab your hand and like he'll grip it and shake it hard. He's like, "Nice to meet you. Good to meet a dragon rider like yourself. I have never seen such a dragon like that."
Ah, Flower, yeah. She's gotten me out of some tight places and always been there with me.
Well, from the size of her, she looks like she can beat anything. Good lord. And he just admires the dragon.
Well, seems we've all kind of made acquaintance then. So, you guys, Miriam, how did you bump into them?
I was waiting where I was supposed to be waiting.
Yeah, I'm sorry again. I swore I saw something out in the distance over there.
You always see things, Lance. That little instinct of yours.
Does
Oh well, we're all back together again.
I forget if the artifacts point in the direction where the next artifact is? Is that correct, or is it just a sense?
It does eventually point you, like not like a beam, but like at the moment, there's nothing right now.
We're not near the artifact yet. Nowhere near, at least.
Artifacts, you say? Is that what you're seeking?
He looks at Marie McCann is just like, and what was this escorting? To here?
You seek the, some kind of rod, I believe it was.
Yes.
Yes, we've heard that there's, well, let's just say some people have been fighting over it. Can't seem to hold it down, much like myself. But if you have the other pieces, then I suppose it will point you in the right direction. I have a few bones to pick with some of those folk. So.
And, pardon me for asking, but you grabbing these pieces, what is the overall goal for them?
Preventing a world and countless universes dying.
You would see, like, Lance light up. So, like, saving the world is what you're doing.
He like sizes a second, figuring out like you might be like a new cult. So he's just like he changes immediately. You hear his old voice like, "Yes, we're saving the world."
Oh, there's
Wilton's back.
Well, the destruction of the universe sounds terribly scandalous. I've had quite enough beauty sleep for one lifetime.
Always wanted to help as many as I could, and I mean, what a perfect opportunity.
Don't tell him too much pride. He'll just make him even more excited.
Noted.
You'd hear him kind of like talk to himself. See, I knew one day you could be a hero.
Oh, he's like 12 years old.
Low sword, in fact.
You ask us if we are right in the head? Oh, I'm teasing. Everybody talks to themselves once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I highly recommend it.
He saw you talking to trees, so what's wrong with talking to himself?
You have me there.
I seem to be the only kind of sane one in this group, if I'm honest.
I mean, I also talked to my pet dragon, so I mean, we all a little crazy. Like,
I'm never alone.
Unfortunate.
Yes,
And
this clone of yours is quite the glass of water, isn't he?
It's like he would bow down as well.
My name is Richard.
Well, you've already learned my name. I'll have to make sure you don't forget it.
Well, I am a part of him, so pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Pleasure's all yours. And you, doll, and she'll kind of turn back to, Did you say what your name was?
Nope.
Would you give me the privilege of learning it?
Are you gonna stay
Stay where? With you?
with the group? Ew, no.
You certainly seem like an interesting bunch, so I think so. And
Let's
if
see where
there's
this goes. If you live past this, then you can have my name.
Oh, she's.
deal.
I like her. She's quite rambunctious.
Yes. I think I will too.
Rambunctious. You're calling me a ram? Am I a go to you?
Bye bye. Well, so should we be on the way towards where these things are pointing you?
That would be great.
That's what I was
Yeah.
waiting, but we had to go visit this tree.
I didn't know if I should tell you it was dead already, but I didn't want to disappoint you, love.
Oh, the
That's
tree
more
already
disappointing
told
to
me
let
that
him
was-
come and find the dead tree by himself. That's kind of harsh.
Oh, the tree already warned me that that was most likely the case, but he still insisted me on trying to talk to her.
Okay, let's go walk around.
Alright, the thick, gnarled roots spread in all directions. A gaping fissure at the base of the tree forms a rough, arched entrance into the trunk. You can roll a perception check or a survival check if you like. Fuck, 6.
We're all getting sick.
Survival
Or
or perception?
I got
guidance.
shit stuck in my throat. Ugh.
Oh, I don't
Holy
need guidance.
Plus 12, oh my god.
34. Alright, as you can check that, you can spot some vague humanoid footprints in the soft dirt leaning forward. Someone's been here.
Inside the tree?
Yeah, someone's been here, yeah, inside the tree.
So
Seems like somebody's
What was
been
the-
walking
The
around
footprints
here.
look small. They look like smaller than a human would be, a different type of race.
You'd see,
Like, they have baby feet.
Lance would
Like our
kneel
goblin
down.
friend small?
Yeah, basically, baby feet.
Yeah, Lance would kneel down and see the footprints as well.
Look at
It
that
looks
tiny
like
little
they're
baby.
leading in. Can we tell how does it look like it's been recent, disturbed, or has it been?
Yeah, it's been recent, yeah, in maybe few hours.
Do you
Okay.
point them out to Miriam?
I would be pointing them out.
Yeah,
to
he would have.
everyone,
Elgin would have said something about it.
especially if
Just
we're kind
wondering.
of hiding.
This
They
must
still
be our
might be
little
in there.
Kender friends.
Kinder?
Yes, they're
Kinder
little,
surprise.
little folk, quite similar to perhaps your halflings in another realm. Quite the adventurous little bunch. I've only come across a few.
Well, be wary. They still might be here. These tracks feel only a few hours fresh. They might have. I don't see any tracks leaving, right? Just still in.
And they went inside. It hasn't come out.
Well, just in case, since you're not from here, be careful with them going in and not seeing anything else out. They're stealthy little ones, and
Yes, although
known to take without you even realizing.
I wouldn't be too worried about their armaments. They like those, what do they call them, lance? Those weird slingshots with spears on the end.
Oh,
A hoopak.
crossbow.
No.
No, definitely not a crossbow.
I love kinders. They can make their own items and they use them for weapons. They can make some different weird shit.
Well, anyway, they throw little pebbles at you. I wouldn't be too concerned.
Just be
Hmm.
wary that there's a great chance that they're still in there and possibly hiding for who knows what.
Oh, are we going in? Are we walking away?
Oh, I certainly want to go in.
Go in if you must.
Vess will lead the way.
As you guys get in closer,
Now-
the ledge of the interwoven roots are packed dirt hanging about 60 feet above in the hollow eastern half. You see a boulder leaning against the hollowed northern wall. As you can see, basically, kind of grotto entrance. You can look around as you look, darting left and right, but you see kind of the boulder before you. You can see there's like a little gap in between, as it looks like there is a small little hole that one could fit into. Of course, you can move the boulder, but you need a lot of strength. Like Tina
Or
wise.
some gravity manipulation.
As you kind of get in closer, as you see across the ledge before you, tangled matted roots overlooking the broad hollow within the palon tree. You can see something begins to chuck a rock at you. Roll me a perception check. Highest perception check sees what has conspired and chucked it at. Well, not highest, but anybody with a 17 or higher.
Miriam's distracted by the clone of pride.
We gotta both probably see it.
The tall glass of water.
Wait, what'd you say you were distracted seeing?
Looking at Richard.
No.
Is the lowest perception roll gets almost hit by the rock, but quickly someone pushes you out of the way as the rock just smashes. As it looks towards you, you see a tree with two giant spiders looking at you. As it speaks loudly towards you in common. Who dares enter the tree?
I think Flower would have grabbed Miriam to like avoid you from the rock.
One must have been on the wrong side of the bed.
I would
today.
use this time to spend a point on my staff and cast Speak with Animals just so I can also understand the spiders.
It's grabbing another rock.
We're friendly. I just also wanted to talk with the spiders, just in case they also have something to say.
They're pretty dumb. They look at they're like they look like food. I want to eat them.
We may look like food, but I think we would protect ourselves if one were being violent towards us.
Law number 1.
I wish not to see any more death.
There's
around
death
here.
enough! You shall die for this insolence! Be gone, or take the heed of the might of what is left of this ancient place. Heathens, followers of Soth! As roll initiative, this tree does not want to listen to you.
Okay, well,
Mean tree.
Guess we're making firewood.
Law number 1 is in effect.
Damn it, why is my initiative so bad?
I get advantage. Hehe. You know what? I'm gonna use my alert skill. I'm going to switch with Mareem, if she's willing.
Oh, sure. Wait, what'd you
As
do?
I get a 16, you get a 26.
Just change the number in the chat and then we'll go.
Let's see what you can do. It's like I probably put my finger and like you feel like
You're able to go up.
Oh. Now you're giving me performance anxiety. I suppose I'll have to do my best. Who's that's disappointing. Oh, should I be within 30 feet?
So they're 60 feet above you.
Okay. Oh, this map on my laptop is rough.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. 30. That's 60 feet above us?
Yes.
Shit.
It's like matted roots, so it's like thick.
Yeah. In that case, I will cast. Well, actually, first things first, I suppose I should enter my form of dread. So you see as Miriam kind of steps up to the front of the tree roots, she kind of starts to, like, pieces of her dress kind of start to, like, fall away, and a thin kind of veil comes over her face. All of her hair starts to kind of, like, some of it starts to fall out in, like, clumps, and her skin just, like, shrinks inwards. And part of her jaw is, like, exposed, as she takes on a very ghastly appearance, looking very reminiscent of what a bride might look like if they'd been left to sit in one place for a while after they'd been killed. And she looks up and just says, "You try doing things the polite way. I will cast Circle of Death."
Good God. I got a grid for you. I made some new ones for you.
Oh
You
yeah.
got two new ones. You see them on the top. You can see Dimension Door, and then you have a Circle of Death one. You're just gonna you just drag it on there.
Yeah. No, that's not what I want.
It's massive.
Yeah, I'll place it because it's 60 feet above. So it
Yeah,
should-
yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just focus them.
And I'll need to make a. Well, let's roll the damage. Shall we?
The giant ass circle.
I think it's a con save. Yeah.
Alright. Call and play. Treebeard failed, 17, and two spiders, 18 and 16. They both failed. These spiders wither away as they die. As they scream, you can hear the Meldrin as they die.
Dear.
Jin kind of winces at their screams.
And then Miriam just kind of like crosses her legs and gets ready for the next person to go.
You are of evil. You shall not trespass across this realm. Alright, Lance.
You would see Lance just kind of like already have his bow out when Eldrin was first trying to like talk to it and seeing this all go down. So I will bonus action Hunter's Market. And then I will. You'll see like Lance when he pulls out this like bow. It's super like silver, like reflective instead of like shiny, and has kind of like crescent moons along it. And you'll see when he pulls like the string back, it has its own form of like magic arrow that will like go in on itself.
Okay, so it's not an actual arrow.
No, it's like magic.
Damn it, you are my worst enemy.
How much damage? Okay.
9 plus Hunter's Mark for 2 extra force.
Glimmering Moonbow, I like it. It's like your own flavored thing.
I
It
can't
was
use
one
my
of the rare
reactions.
items.
Oh, really? It's a natural item?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Mhm.
What does it do?
So the silver and black bow is engraved with faces of the moon. Gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. When you hit with a ranged attack using the bow, the target takes an extra 1d6 radiant, which I forgot to roll. If you load no ammunition in the weapon, it produces its own.
Oh, it's like a
automatically
dragon
created-
bow, basically. It's the same shit.
Mhm.
The dragon bow does the same thing.
Yeah. So that radiant, I forgot that. And then I will make my second attack.
You can't influence magic.
Does 18 hit?
Yeah. The tree just takes it. It just groans in pain every time. As it breaks your heart, Aldrin, you see the tree just getting ripped apart.
For 15 on that one. And I will 5, 10, 15. I'll go back a little bit right here. And then as soon as I end my turn, the Drake's turn like is right after. So I will have the Drake. Yeah, you can make it. It'll fly up to here, right next to it.
How much movement speed does it have?
It has 40 feet per flying.
Oh, it's 60 feet up, by the way.
60 feet up, okay.
Yeah.
So then it would probably like, let's see from where it was. So it would probably go the other 20 feet up,
Mm-hmm.
like making its way up.
Okay. You can climb this for the people who can't get up there with melee range, or with the melee. It's just going to take you time to get up.
So I have 40 feet of movement, so if I climb up 40 feet, and then I can teleport 30, would that get me to him?
It would get you...
Yeah.
That's 70 feet.
Yes.
56. Okay. So I will do that. And I'll take away one of my teleports. And I'm going to reckless attack this guy.
Are you raging or no?
No,
From
I can't rage. I teleport him.
Okay.
from where the Drake is at, is she within 30 feet at that point? Since I went 20 feet up.
Well, she climbed and teleported there, so...
Because you said it was 60 feet total?
60 feet up, yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, so I climbed 40 and I teleported
Yeah.
30.
Yeah. You're too far then.
Okay.
Alright, takes a blow. He's bloody.
And second attack. And that is it. I'll just tell it in in Sylvan that it should have listened to our dear Druid friend. entered. Sorry.
White rose.
It's weird. It's like a 19.
That was
But
the spider.
yeah, probably a Spooter that died.
They're gone now.
He's gonna walk this way nonchalantly. But he's gonna say, someone better than another wizard trying to play keep up. As I will do my best thing there is. Absolutely nothing. Fireball.
That's a hit.
17 fire.
As it does double damage. Begins to burn him. As you see him pleading, "No more! I surrender!" You can choose White Rose, whether or not you want to finish him off or not.
He surrenders. Simple as that.
You know, do you want to kill him?
No.
Alright. Does everybody else not want to kill this tree?
Someone
No.
tell me so that way I can stop. Flowers.
Well, it's just your will. Like, your character's will.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
if
him.
everyone's in consensus, he doesn't want to kill him.
Get him all.
But he told Flower to kill it, so he needs someone to.
Oh, you know, can just
Stand your
right?
dragon down.
I'm joking.
I'll
Dragon!
kill your dragon next.
Dragon sit! Dragon stay there!
Right. You would hear Lance just speak in Draconic for it to come back.
Do I get a sense that he recognized Enos speaking in Sylvan?
Yes.
Elgin,
I will tell you what I know. Do not kill me. I am the protector of these woods.
Great job, you
Next
did
time-
that.
Yeah. Maybe next time entertain a conversation before throwing rocks at people.
I cannot. I have seen many have come in and out of this place and brought harm. I have trusted many, and they lied to me.
Sounds reasonable.
Elgin just kind of cuts a handful of dirt, and he tries to druid craft just a small flower growing. I don't think it probably would work. I think it would wither as soon as he casted it. And he'll just
Yes,
say
it
in
would wither
Sylvan,
here right away, yeah. It's pretty bad here.
as he'll just say in Sylvan, just a few more minutes of talking, you would have realized that I'm also, of sorts, a protector of nature. And then say back in common, it looks like I can't do much with whatever has blighted your lands.
He had literally 6 hit points before he died.
He's lucky.
No, he's lucky. He's definitely lucky.
There is a cruel dryad here. She had come to the grotto and dwelled beneath the tree. I suggest you head there. She goes by the name of Gaza. As he sits down, there was a previous intruder. A small person. Dark and blue cloak. I couldn't stop the intruder. He was too fast. He squeezed into the boulders right there. I couldn't go near the hole. I cannot fit. But I'm afraid Gaza, as this little one's fate by a thread. I believe the blue cloak Nat must be dead by now. He's been in there for several hours.
Can you open, like, is he talking to us normally, or?
Yeah, he speaks in common too.
Okay, so, like, can you open the boulder, then
He's
we'll
broken.
handle the rest.
He can't. He couldn't move it.
That was his thing. He said he couldn't move it.
It's big. A small creature can fit in there easily enough, but somebody would have to have immense force to lift it up, like multiple parties. It's a big ass boulder.
It's okay.
Flower lifted.
Luckily
Oh, wait,
enough.
no, he couldn't lift. Never mind.
I can probably lift it easily.
Let's go, muscle man.
I can also carve out stone today, as I've prepared such a spell.
I can just use one of the artifacts.
Oh. Well, if it's magic we're saving, then by all means.
I just want you to stay back, because this thing's gonna go up. I mean, back. This is really big. That's my specialty, as he'll get the third piece and influence his magic within it, as it is reverse gravity.
You ruined your...
You need to reverse the gravity of the stone as you begin to uplift it. It takes a while. It is immense force, as it does put a strain on you. Your mental capacity, as this boulder is massive. It is very strainful as you're pushing it up. Enough that you can aid people to go through it quickly enough. And kind of slowly part it to the side enough that people can go through. As it kind of gives you like a nosebleed after you kind of place it down.
I think I like lick my own blood and then like taste it, but then I spit it back out. I was like, ugh.
You don't taste as good.
Sadly, Flower can't make it down there. It's not big enough for Flower. The tunnel.
I squished
Yeah.
flour.
I would like to see that, and you would see like land snap, and you would see Flower just kind of like disappear into like a quick ember. Boink.
Boink.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, that's always easy enough.
I meant the rock.
Oh yeah, the rock. That's right. So we're going in. I take it.
What is it with our archer folk that like to go first? I don't understand this.
Oh, I was just looking at the hole.
Mm-hmm. He's
Right.
He's a hero.
With a little sword.
So we know.
It's right here at the side. Watch out.
We'll place you guys down. Give me a second. You do see a Kinder down there, unconscious. As what to see and what's to come that you have inspired down below horrifies you. As I like you to roll initiative. As a horrible creature awaits you down there.
Oh, beautiful.
Got a nasty photo for you.
Cool looking though.
Who's rolling forms? What the hell?
Yeah, Dryad gone rogue.
Oh. It's all the way up in the corner.
And she got some
muted.
biddies still though. They put some biddies on her.
Mine are better.
Before we went down there,
They're bigger.
I would have tried to druid craft a flower onto one of Treebeard's branches as a sign of I'm sorry.
He'll accept it. He's kind of used to being treated badly. As you see down below, you see obviously a Kender. As their goofy ass faces. As he looks like he's knocked out. Oh god, I got a
Roll
natural
one.
20. 23.
Oh fuck.
Well,
Everybody, you ready?
yeah.
Okay. What's up? Alright. I'm gonna pick a target, and she screeches at you all, and Sylvan. You will all be my pets, and be twisted upon my branches. Alright, 4. That's pride. That's a focus fire on that one. Focus fire! She's gonna use a range attack, 22 to hit, with Poison Thorn.
Mm, crap. That hits.
Alright, take 14 piercing, roll me a con save for poison condition. You
20.
succeed. Alright, so you just take 14 piercing and 8 poison damage.
Eloise.
And then she'll use another attack on you, another range attack. 22 again to hit for 11
Yeah.
piercing, 5 poison, another con save.
8?
You're poisoned. Until the start
For
of
how
her
much?
next turn. Just for one round. Until
How
she
much
starts
was it
again. 11 piercing, 5 poison.
Got it.
As she'll use her last attack, she's gonna use Sapping Bind. As I'd like you to roll me. Actually, let me see. Oh, it's an attack. They're 26 to hit.
Oh damn. That probably hits.
You are grappled until the grapple ends. The target is restrained condition, as a Dryad can't use his ability twice, so she can only use it once. As you take damage on each of the rounds. The thorns do have AC. You can destroy them, but yeah. Anyways, so you're restrained and you are poisoned.
Nice.
How long was my form of dread last?
Should last a while.
I think is it
How long
10?
does it last? Is it if it's more than a minute, then it's still up. I don't know.
Oh, it's 1 minute.
Oh, that's gone.
Alright, well, I'll activate it again then. And she'll kind of drift over here. I'll just say, quite rude of you to go after the pretty one, dear. Then I will launch a...
Sorry, this is what the scene was, but I didn't really get to say it. But that's pretty much what you see. She was looking through his belongings.
I'll launch a fancy dancy little shadow knife at her.
That's a hit.
Touch should be on. I don't know. I don't know if she can take necrotic damage. But...
Yes. She can. She's not dead. She just looks horrific. She's more like corrupted.
And then, can she be frightened?
Is it just like a hit and it happens, right?
Yeah, it's from the...
So there's
the
no,
form of
like,
dread.
there's
If
no,
I hit
there's no
with an
save.
attack.
Is there a save? Or
Well, she makes the save, but it's just when I hit her with an attack, I can...
she can be frightened, but I have to make the save.
Yeah, so it's a wisdom save.
Okay. 24. She has magic resistance. That's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's pretty strong. She's like on par with a level 13 hero. With damage wise, but her hit point wise is much stronger.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Alright, you know. Get the buzzsaw.
Skippity, skip. We're gonna rage.
Wage.
Sure. And then we're going to use an I think it's no, not that one. Zealous Presence.
Oh, okay.
So everybody into my next turn will have an advantage on attack rolls, saving throws, until my next turn. And then we're going to attack her since I already have advantage. I won't need to use reckless.
Okay.
So first attack.
Wait, didn't you rage or no?
I did rage. Yes.
You can't use
Oh,
it,
you're
so
right.
bonus action.
I can't use that. You're right.
So no zealot present for anybody.
So no Zealot Presence. And then I will then reckless attack her.
Okay.
Well, it says a 20, but it doesn't show it.
Okay, 20 to hit, yeah. Well, you can still use physical dice, by the way. If you have dice, you can spam those dice.
No, I don't have physical dice.
Forgetting that we can use physical dice. Fuck!
Everybody forgets. It's only for this, only for the day, so. Everybody, I think only a few people roll dice.
That's the
You have to
second
wait
attack.
until, I guess, May, for next time. With
The anniversaries.
Use them for the
mega
last 30
items.
minutes.
What?
So I can use dice for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, why not? Spam them. Honors code. As long as you don't roll like 6 nat 20s in a row.
I swear I got another natural 20.
Fuck, did I better see a camera on that shit. Oh, wait, I saw it move slightly.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, they both hit as you chop into her. Kshing, kshing.
Alright, so what happens?
Alright, give me a second.
How do I die? Yeah, this is like how do I die this time?
You don't die, man. You're a big baby. You take 10 points of necrotic damage at the start of your turn as the vines are sapping you.
Do I have resistance? I do not have resistance. 10?
10 necrotic.
Got it. I'm almost there. As I hate this bitch. I'm not.
Plain and simple.
I think like he lost the excessive amount of blood. You see him just spit it out. Just like tired of this. As he's going to cast Finger of Death. As it makes a con save.
Okay. The con save. She's really good at that. She got a 28.
Oh shit, she passes. But she takes half of 56.
28 damage. Yes. Right.
I think he'll look. He's like, someone who puts me in this much injuries deserves death.
Lance.
Yeah, we'll take down the tree first. I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark. And then shoot it with my bow.
17's a hit.
For 8 was 1 radiant and 3 force. And then I'll make a second shot. For 12
No, it's just. Oh, 12 damage? Oh, 25 to hit? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I'm just so confused by these things still.
Yeah.
I missed
so
it.
different.
It's weird.
And it says longbow attack, and then it says piercing.
Right.
That's what I look.
I
Look at the dice
I wish
rolls.
it would be like just different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Yeah, that's it. He will probably look at Miriam and just kind of shout out, "Be careful over there, and remember, come back over here if things get too dangerous."
Okay, okay. Well, I kind of didn't want. I'm not gonna waste a high level spell slot just yet. So for now, I'm gonna cast Starry Wisp at it. Give us some nice little radiant damage. I'm sure that hits.
So, good lore fact about this dryad thing: it lived here long ago when the tree was youthful and it was pure. When the tree died, it transformed into this thing. It still brings its oath to protect the tree, but now it's in this horrible state because of the death of the tree. Lore facts, haha.
And I think I'll keep the
So that could
Kindred
happen to you,
unplugged
honestly,
this
Eldrin. You
turn,
could become an evil druid over time due to
Corruption.
corruption, yeah. I evil.
He'll just say, and Sylvan, you keep. Well, sorry, this place perverted you in such a manner.
I think he's gonna do the best thing there is and cry himself to deep. But he's gonna go cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a crit.
nice.
Alright. Sadly, it's not, doesn't take extra fire damage, doesn't have vulnerability, which is weird, but it's not really, it's a fae, it's not a tree.
But that's alright.
Fair. That's fair.
Bonus action, I poop my pants.
Alright, Bez.
5, 10. Gonna move up.
Take out shins.
Break its kneecaps.
Give me 2 seconds.
Give it the old dick twist.
So I'm just gonna start smacking the hell out of it with my mace.
Ooh.
That's the fumble.
That does not.
Roll me a 2d20.
Fuck.
A 3 and a 5. 3, you lose the grip of your weapon, or 5, you fall prone on the ground and you lose all your speed.
Fall prone to the ground.
Alright. Can't get back up until next round.
Damn it.
You can get a second attack if you want.
I'm gonna make it a second attack.
Yeah, you'd have
I'm
disadvantage.
gonna try to smack its kneecaps.
Okay, attack with disadvantage. Oh my god!
Fuck!
He's cursed!
Oh no.
All his characters
there's
are.
curses here.
Alright, roll me another 2d20 and see what happens to you.
It's because we didn't play last time, that's why.
Probably.
We need to
Get all the shitty rolls. Double 5,
again?
you're still prone on the ground.
Round? What are the odds? You got a 5 and then 2 5. What the heck?
By technically, it's still what are
Two
the
nat
odds?
ones. Yeah, 2 nat
It
ones.
just looks at you and feels sad for you.
Poor man alone.
I'm a grown man. I may be small, but I'm a grown ass man.
He's like, no, I'm not crying.
You know,
I-
just like picks them up.
It's a manly
I'm
tears.
I can't do anything, so I guess that's the end of my turn.
She's gonna pick a new target. 1, Lance is gonna be the target. She just begins to kind of stay within the range of you. But Lance, You can make an attack with a disadvantage as it moves away your range.
Natural one. Natural one.
Yeah.
Natural one.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm jinxing it. I'm helping you.
Okay, I'm gonna smack it with my mace. I'm gonna try it. Smack its big toe.
22's a hit.
Hey, look at that.
As
90.
both Pride and number 2 will use the reactions to add 2d2. 14 bludgeoning as well. And so we use violent attraction.
As they begin to use their reach with their melee attack on Lance with Poisonous Thorns. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 10 piercing and 8 poison, roll me a con save for poison, a status effect. As your poison effect goes away, white. But you're still restrained.
Said compensate.
You're poisoned.
And you said piercing, and then how much poison?
10 piercing, 8 poison.
8 poison.
Second attack, 25 to hit
Yes.
for 12 piercing and 10 poison. As it's going to use its sapping vines. As it unwriggles its vines off of white and begins to choose the person in front of it. 22 to hit.
Still on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it restrains you with the vines.
No.
Mirror.
I
I'll see it
know.
attack Lance, and I'll say, "Now you've gone and done it." And you see she kind of like reaches out and almost like reaches into some weird like through her hand through some weird portal, and as she does, her hand grips something. And as she pulls her hand out, a large saith comes out with it. She says, and it seems to be the blade kind of is dripping with this like black ichor. She says, "I know these are usually used for grass, but I'll see how it does against you instead." And I guess I can get here because I have reach with it. And I will make 2 attacks with my scythe.
Hell yeah.
God, bro.
That's a miss. The Widower. That's terrible. That's a hit.
That will be. Pretty good. Plus life drinker. So it's 20. And then another wisdom saving throw.
18.
That fails.
Alright, it's frightened.
Frightened.
As its body looks at you, it doesn't want to stare at you. Looks away.
Am I pretty now? And then I think it's my bonus action to summon it. So yeah, that's for me.
Alright, you know.
Oh wait, I can make 3 attacks with my scythe.
Yeah, go for it. You're like multi-classed fighter or something? Or a warlock?
No, it's just the new, the level 12 warlock Eldritch Invocation for Pact of the Blade.
Oh, okay.
It's the new devouring
You're
blade.
like a fighter then, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Dude.
Fighter!
Let's
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, that's supposedly hits, I guess.
I guess it barely hits.
I'm actually excited for the new monsters. I don't know what happened to my voice. I've got like all this mucus in my throat. But I wonder if there's a monster with like 30 AC.
Actually, can I have that hit do radiant damage and see if it does anything?
Sure. Does nothing.
Yeah,
to
my
make
bow
sure.
attack didn't do any
Alright, now it's my turn.
damage.
Or not, yeah, now it's in my turn. Sorry.
Okie dokie, no.
I will reckless attack on this lady. Oh, 24.
Ja, sie hit.
And then I've got the reckless. Another 20.
Oh ja, ist gut.
It's go- it's rolling dice.
Well, it's like unable to like, calculate it. It's like too much dice.
Yeah, it's double rolling.
It's,
Yeah, here I am
it's
still
stuck in
rolling the digital rolls.
purgatory.
No. Well,
Well,
whenever it decides to
We don't
show.
choose your roles,
we'll just
we
say it's
just
dead
do.
because it doesn't really have that much HP left. It's at 22.
Okay.
As you eradicate it, how do you want to defeat her?
And Sylvan, I will definitely just tell her sorry for this, and then just take a slice to remove her head.
Alright, you do that as her body just screeches in pain. As you watch her body just kind of melt into dead earth. As the left remains of her is merely an essence of what she was once long ago.
And then I'll look down to our little friend like, dude, seriously?
I assume I'd be unrestrained then.
Yes.
I seem to have failed to attack.
What
You
a
did fall.
humble, I could say.
Dear.
Didn't. Well, if I wasn't already depressed as was, I would be even more depressed. But here we are. I was just gonna go over to the kindred and first she's gonna check and make sure he's alive.
Yeah, Menace, check him.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Almost world.
Hey, natural 20.
Alright. You can tell he's unconscious. He got slapped and it knocked out right away as he's probably freaked out what he saw down here and unconscious. It looks like she was rifling through his belongings.
Okay,
What you looking
Eldrin's going to expend one of his points of Balm of the Summer Court and heal him for 2 hit points plus a temp HP.
Alright. He wakes up. Oh. What's... Who are you all? As he jumps up really quickly with a spear in his hand.
Well, that's one way to treat your saviors.
Calm down.
Are we going to have a tree incident now?
Give me a persuasion check. How to talk him down, Eldrin.
Oh, because that's something I'm great at. Can I guidance myself?
Well, yeah,
Probably
that's a
not.
check. You can.
Okay.
I don't usually, I usually allow it, but it depends on the circumstances.
Not this. 12.
That's actually what you needed. It's not an early IDC.
Yep.
He looks at you. Oh, I thought you were... okay. He puts it back in his bag. Our name is, Riffle. Pleasure to meet you all. What are you doing down here, anyways?
Oh, the train up there said you had scurried your way down and met with the dead.
I was trying to
Guess
search
not dead, tried.
for a palon fruit. A fresh one. From the grotto. I didn't know the tree was dead. I'm a member of the Blue Fire Wardens. A naturalist who opposes the Death Knight Lord Soth as he spits on the ground.
Miriam also spits on the ground.
Woodlands.
Well, I guess judging by your 3 reactions, this is someone you don't like.
It's a bit of an understatement.
We Wardens recently attempted to besiege the group of Soth's followers in the keep called the Three Moon Vault. but it failed. I was one of the fellow surviving who's fled nearby the wetlands, and we were attacked by violent monsters.
I certainly wouldn't mind going there.
Well, the more we clear this area, the more better.
What were you doing here? What is your, as he looks at you, you don't look like you're from here. He smells you with a deep scent. You're foreigners.
Are we that transparent?
These ones,
No, not from
Very
here.
much so. Yeah.
well, he knows you guys are, but the rest of you. As he looks at you, what's your company doing here then? What are you searching for? Hopefully it's not the same thing as me.
No, we're not here to collect fruit. We're just here to retrieve an item.
An item, you say? I might know it. What is it?
Right, it's up to you if you wish to.
I don't think he does know.
I am a
So then,
very
it's safe to
knowledgeable
say then.
tender. Thank you very much.
Very knowledgeable that you
Lord.
didn't see a dead tree,
I didn't see what was down here.
or that the outside of the tree was dead.
Well, I had to take the chance. The fruits that
Some of
this
us-
tree once held could cure anything.
Do you know a certain artifact that two factions are currently fighting?
An artifact? What does this artifact look like?
Yep, you don't know.
No, he might.
It's green.
Green?
I wouldn't know it.
You just say artifact
They're
and
known
give
for
no
it.
other indication of what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah,
Like,
but
There could
you're
be
just
many
telling me, like,
artifacts in this
details.
world.
What does this thing become?
It is a piece of a rod.
Bingo! I know a rod. Mm-hmm.
You do.
You know a rod,
Insight
but
check.
what about a piece of a rod?
A rod and an artifact. Yes, that's what I was told.
Insight.
Is that what I was going to do? Same
Yeah,
thing.
go for it. He's telling the truth. As Kenders are very, very they like to steal and they know a lot of shit. They're very knowledgeable people, but they
So-
will fight to defend themselves, but they'll run away from a fight if it's too dangerous. The artifact that I remember, the rod piece, right? It was taken by the Three Moon Vault. But you'd be foolish to simply just walk in and try to take it. You know, I could sneak into the vault, but you know, first, could you help me out first? I need help. I need help to get this Palon fruit.
Well, I have certain healing capabilities. You said that this fruit cures.
Wow, it's much more than that. The fruit is very sacred, but the problem is, I need the Palon fruit. It has negativities too as well. It's not, well, it gives, but it takes a harsh punishment. It's not for me. It's to distract the Boroth. It's a bog monster that attacked us. The rest of my allies are in trouble, and I need to save them.
then of course we should help them.
But it doesn't involve the artifact.
Hey, buddy,
But I mean,
you help me, I'll help you.
You already
you
told
might
us
be
the
able to help.
location.
You're gonna die if you go in there alone. Without me, I'm the knowledge one.
Pride.
But you can
Don't-
totally try to blast your way through, and Lord Soth can easily steal your soul.
Though we
Man
know the
spits on the ground.
location, we don't know the area. He and these other threes know this area very well. He specifically knows how to get to the vault. And presumably without getting caught. We help
Fine.
him, helps us get to the peace. See,
You're strong
that
warriors,
wasn't so
especially
hard.
that one with the giant sword. It looks like, she can easily slay that creature if need be.
Sure.
Kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, Pride, and you get that much for right now.
Get some sexual healing. Oh.
Some pent up.
Oh, I'm not trying to make a move on you. Chill out.
Well, the Borax love the Palon fruit, and well, when I was attacked, I ran here to find the fruit so I could turn it to distract the Borax, but so the others could escape. But it's not fruit season, and the tree used to be magical, so I thought there might be still have some fruit somewhere hidden away. But if you help me find some, I'll help you find your artifact. Promise. Kender's bond and word. As he puts his hand up.
God, he's a Boy Scout.
And then kill whatever this bog thing is.
Not
And
that I
shake
don't.
his hand.
As your sword. Oh, merry men, we have an adventure.
Oh my god.
I think I'll like shrug my shoulders. Not even that, like do like the reverse where it's just like I let go of all the weight.
That
And
is
it's
going to
just
be my
like,
character if I ever play D&D. That's what I would play.
Oh
as.
merry man.
Yeah, we play the Musketeers, or the Robin Hood people,
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Not that I don't trust
that's
you.
how
It's
Link wants
just,
to be.
well, you see the state of the tree. I've done some botany research on it ish, and this tree is unfortunately as good as dead. I don't think there's any fruit for.
Well, then we'll have to search somewhere else for it. There are
Well,
a
maybe
lot of
if we ask
magical
you-
trees.
How about we just go to the bog and we kill it?
If you can kill it, I'd be impressed.
It
Is the
saves
fruit
time.
necessary to kill it?
He just said it was just for a distraction.
No,
I'm trying to save its friends.
go and kill it.
Something you're not accustomed to, I'm assuming.
Wait, what?
I said something you're not accustomed to, saving friends.
No, I had friends. They're slowly
Hmm.
dying. Because I'm losing time.
Well,
True.
You hear like Lance like pipe up from the background. I mean, I'm all for saving everyone. Helping out however we can. Miriam, I think they
Like
have
fun.
more attention.
Well, you can ask the tree if he knows where the one is.
That's what I was thinking, was at the end.
As you ask him, and we get to that point, he does have one actually on his possession, but he will only take it for a trade.
This arrow.
You can have pride.
You can have Riffle.
You can
He wants
have
he wants a magical item for the trade.
a magical item.
If only we had the Wand of Smiles.
I mean,
No, you can't take
his
that.
life.
I
What is this fruit worth? Is it an item on him? We could just
It's-
finish.
I'll
this up.
You
actually-
could kill him, yeah, and steal it off
Yeah.
him.
I'll
Fireball.
actually
But
try
you
and
know,
produce-
frickin' Eldrin would fucking hate you all.
Nah, they would get over it after like the second mission.
No.
They saw them kill
you
someone.
for killing our party member.
I mean, this is just killing like
You
an
get
end.
used to
to it.
It's an
Eldrin.
end to justify them.
Eldrin, if he gets to be an archdruid, will live for centuries on end. He will hold a grudge.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
he will produce. Actually, this might not be a great idea, but it's the one magical-ish item that I'm willing to trade with. I'm just gonna pull out the
One of the
phase sphere
rocks.
that he found.
Phase sphere? What is that?
That's the plant thing that
Oh,
you gave
yeah.
me.
I don't remember it. I don't remember.
It's the plant thing that you gave for that was like 500 gold pieces when the one we found.
When we were walking, he rolled the highest for a magical item, and it
Oh,
was
it's not
a.
a it's not a magical item. You would an actual magical item. It can't be a
Magical
plant.
Yeah. I mean, I still try.
Yeah, he won't take it.
A potion of healing.
It does. Yeah, a
That's
magical
what you
item. Well, no, it just has to be a magical item. He's going to sacrifice the magical item, basically. Out of character, he will harness it into the tree.
What do I have in the bag?
Hmm?
Because remember, this tree used to be magical.
No,
He's-
don't.
Hmm.
As if you
Try to
if you
offer-
tell him, he'll give you more lore. More lore.
Nah.
What if,
Okay.
what if
I
I
don't
try to
have anything
offer
to
my
kill
own
them.
druidic magic to the tree?
What? No.
I said, what if I try to?
What? Oh, you want to sacrifice some of your power?
Yeah, like if I give some of my druidic magic
Sure.
to try and, I'll spend as much plant growth or what I can, enrichment.
Sure.
Or
You
overgrowth.
start to harvest your magic towards him as he takes it as a gift. He'll take your highest level spell slot, as it's removed now.
Okay.
As you do that, he begins to give you the Palon fruit as it drops into the Kender's hands. As he explains a little bit about what you're conveying in the future. As not long ago, the corruption of Soth. The tree was thriving. A powerful artifact buried in the hills of the Rod Piece was infused with the Palon tree. It was able to be magic enticed and to give the guardian tree a new purpose beyond its own. But when Lord Sart's soldier recently found this artifact, we defended this place. Even the one down there, the corrupted creature, she defended with her life force. The tree turned to a fetid without the artifact and died and withered. As I became angry, vengeful, and grief-stricken. As I could not leave this place, and this place slowly corrupted me. The fruit, well, it is just what is left of what has conspired here long ago. Did you gain a secret from the tree guy?
All of us?
I'm at 60.
It's a ripe. You got a ripe Palon fruit in your possession. So they fought here. Obviously, most of them died. A lot of them got corrupted. Without the rod, the tree died. Basically, the rod was its like almost like its heart or its life force. It was giving it like it was making it like a guardian. He was the guardian of this tree, and without that life force, they slowly began to be tainted because of the presence around the vicinity of the land, because of the corruption of Soth. But we'll end our session here, as we'll continue on next week in
Aw.
Eve of Ruins.